I am Bat. That's just my nickname. My real name is Bixby Alexander Tan. I was hungry, so I checked the fridge. There was nothing to eat. Well, nothing I wanted. All I found was leftovers and yogurt. I only like lemon and vanilla yogurt. Today, my older sister is babysitting me. I told her to make me a snack, so she made me a sandwich. After I finished my snack, I went to my room. My room is my favorite place in the whole entire world. In my room, I feel relaxed. I like my room nice and tidy. I want everything to be in the right place all the time. I have 3 baskets in my room. I have 1 laundry basket, I have a book basket, and I have a miscellaneous basket. Mom tried to reorganize my clothes. It was a mess. Everything was mixed up. My mom is a vet. She shows me x-rays all the time. Once she showed me an x-ray of the hawk. I started to get worried. Mom should have been back by now. Jamie said if you're so worried, you should call her. I want to prevent an accident, not create one. I'm gonna wait outside. Mom finally came home. I can't believe Mom didn't get yogurt. I was mad and sad. Mom said she couldn't get the yogurt because she had to take care of a baby animal. Is it a puppy? I asked. She said no. Mom had a box inside and she opened it. My mom put the box on the kitchen table. She took the lid off. It had a tiny pink nose. Mom said it was a baby skunk. She picked it up in a towel. It was so small. Mom said it was an orphan. That means it doesn't have any parents. Mom explained the mom skunk sadly died, but Bat remembered he smelled a skunk when he went to school. He saw people biking and people walking, but no skunk. Mom said they were only taking care of the skunk for a little while. Janie was wondering if the skunk could spray. Mom said it couldn't yet. I wanted to know every single thing about skunks. I asked my mom what we should feed him. My mom said we have to feed him puppy formula because there's no such thing as skunk formula. I asked my mom if I could feed him. After Mom showed me how to feed him, then it was my turn. I tried to hold him the same way as Mom. I said I love him. I remember I could only keep him for a month. I made a plan. Today was an every other Friday. I hated every other Fridays. I have to go to my dad's house for 3 days. I also wanted to stay with the skunk. I wish Mom would allow me to take the skunk kit with me. I am on my way to school. When I got to school, the principal was standing in the hallway smiling. I saw some grade 6ers playing ball. I saw some friends in the hallway. Mr. Grayson loves classroom pets. That's one of the reasons he is a great teacher. And also because we don't need permission to go to the washroom. Mr. Grayson has a classroom pet. It's a bunny and her name is Baby Cakes. We don't need permission to see Baby Cakes. I miss the skunk kid so much I couldn't stand seeing Baby Cakes. I decided to go see Baby Cakes. Everybody was getting ready for a game called Payday. Mr. Grayson said 5 more minutes. This is a group draw-in. We have a group of 3. I am working with Amrit and Samit. We didn't have any disagreements. When I worked in the group, I remembered how important friendship is and how important teamwork is. I also remembered how lucky I was to have a friend like Amrit and Samit. We worked well as a group. Dad said, "Hey sport." I hate when my dad calls me sport. I don't even like sports. My dad asked me if I want hot chocolate. I said sure. I got hot chocolate from Coco's. I opened the lid to put some cinnamon in my hot chocolate. I accidentally spilled some hot chocolate on my t-shirt. Dad lives in an apartment. Dad said home sweet home. His apartment smelled like chili. I miss the skunk. School is finally over. I can finally see the skunk kit. I wonder why Mom is late. "Hi, Mr. Grayson," I said. Did you know that gorillas can get a cold? Mr. Grayson asked if I knew that if you held a kangaroo's tail, it can't jump. I thought everybody knew that. I like to think about animal facts when I'm worried. Mr. Grayson said he saw my mom. I said I saw her too. I asked if the kit was at home. My mom said yes. When I got home, I saw the enclosure Mom made out of ripped t-shirts. I asked my mom if she used any of my shirts. My mom said yes. I said good. I wonder if the skunk will smell my scent on my t-shirts. We might bond. I was confused because I couldn't see the skunk. Me and Jamie asked where the skunk was. Mom said the skunk was there. We went to the kitchen table. We ate peanut butter and crackers. I love peanut butter. When it was time to go to bed, I asked if Thor can go to bed with me. By the way, we named the skunk Thor. Mom said no. I was laying in bed. I felt like reading my animal encyclopedia. So I reached over to the shelf and grabbed it. I decided to read about skunks first, so I looked for the S section. Then I looked at the page called Skunks. First, I read why skunks sprayed. The second thing I read was where do skunks live. The third thing I read was what are skunks? Predators. Finally, what I've been waiting for. Do skunks make good pets? The encyclopedia said not exactly, but according to the skunk expert called Dr. J, they could be a great pet. He says it just depends how the caretaker takes care of it. At school, I didn't want to go outside because I needed to talk to Mr. Grayson. I wish Ezreal didn't bother me. Ezreal kept asking if I wanted to play Foursquare. I said no thanks. I went to Mr. Grayson and I asked if we could talk. Mr. Grayson said, I'm all ears. Isn't that a funny? Ha ha ha. Well, I asked Mr. Grayson if he could email Dr. J. Dragil. Mr. Grayson said sure. I told him he was a skunk expert. I told Mr. Grayson to email, hi, I am Bixby Alexander Tan. I was wondering if you think I should keep a baby skunk. The baby skunk is an orphan. I wonder what he will say. What do you think he will say? Today I went to the vet with my mom. Sometimes I wish I could go to the vet every day. Every time I go to the vet, I see lots of animals. Today I stayed with Lawrence. I asked Lawrence if he takes good care of Thor, the skunk kid. He said yes. I asked if I could see Thor. Lawrence said sure, why not? Lawrence pulled a necklace type thing out of his t-shirt. There was Thor in the pouch. Necklace type of thing. I asked if I could wear it. He said yes. When I put it on, I noticed that the necklace was to my belly button, so Lawrence tightened it. Lawrence asked if he wanted to help give the animals a bath. I said maybe. Lawrence put an apron on me. I couldn't tell if the skunk was breathing, so I told Lawrence to remove my apron in a worried voice. The skunk was fine. Lawrence said maybe you should sit and watch instead. I said sure. First we tried to wash a poodle. His name is Jeff. We used a suction cup to hold Jeff so he couldn't get out. Lawrence was showing me how strong the suction cup was, and then it came off. Jeff jumped out and hopped around the room. I told Lawrence that Thor was waking up. Thor looked hungry, so me and Lawrence fed him puppy formula. I asked Mom if Thor could join us for dinner. She said fine. Jenny started talking about how she changed her mind about being Alice in the play because she thought Alice was boring, and she said all Alice does is whine. I told Jamie she would be a great Alice because you whine too. A few days later, I tried to make Jamie feel better by using her Pidgey's top for Thor's enclosure. Instead of being happy, she was mad. Mom taught me how to do laundry. I'm having math problems because I can't focus. I'm usually good at math. I can't stop thinking about skunk. Mr. Grayson said it's math time, not skunk time. In my mind, I'm thinking that there should be a skunk time. There is a math time, there's an art time. Why can't there be a skunk time? I'm starting to remember that there's only 2 more weeks until Thor is sent back to the animal shelter. I'm having math problems because I can't focus. I'm usually good at math. I can't stop thinking about skunk. Mr. Grayson said math time, not skunk time. In my mind, I'm thinking that there should be a skunk time. There is math time, art time. Why can't there be a skunk time? I'm starting to remember that there's only 2 more weeks until Thor is sent to the animal shelter. I'm sad because every other Friday is coming up. I have to give Thor to Lawrence for 2 days. I hope Thor doesn't forget about me. What if Thor likes Lawrence better than me? I hope not. I'm sad because every other Friday is coming up. I have to give Thor to Lawrence for 2 days. I hope Thor doesn't forget about me. What if Thor likes Lawrence better than me? I hope not. It's on every other Friday, so me, Dad, and Jamie are going to the candy store. It's called Sugar Shack. Near the store on the sidewalk was Ezreal. I noticed there was something stuck in Ezreal's teeth, so I told him there was something stuck in his teeth. I told him I had to go. When me and Dad went to the candy shop, we saw lots of gummies. I mean a lot of gummies. Lots of gummies meant a lot of gummies. I got a gummy starfish because I liked how it feels on my hand. I also got some M&Ms, but the M&Ms spilled. When we got to my dad's apartment, Dad started to watch baseball. Janie washed her hair and planned to braid it. I asked if I could try braiding it. She said, "Why, Dad?" Told Janie to give me a try. So I did some braids. I got a gummy starfish. I like how it feels on my hand. I also got some M&Ms, but the M&Ms spilled. We got to my dad's apartment. Dad started to watch baseball. Janie washed her hair. After Janie washed her hair, she planned to braid it. I asked if I could braid it. She said, "Why?" Dad told Janie to give me a try. So I did some braids. I woke up really early today. Today, I was the first one to wake up. I wanted to see what Thor was doing. You know, Thor the skunk. I went downstairs to the living room. I saw the baby skunk in his enclosure. He looked hungry, so I got some puppy formula. I started to feed him. Mom came down. She was surprised that I woke up so early. I said, "Mom, look, don't the skunk's eyes look like marbles?" Mom asked me if I knew that people can learn about others by just looking at their eyes. I said no, so I tried. Mom looked into mine as I looked into hers. I saw her kindness and she saw my sweetness. I read the email. I think it said, "Dear God, I can't answer your question because I haven't met you. Here's a tip. All you have to do is be a good caretaker." By the way, I forgot to mention, Ezreal read the email too. Ezreal asked if he could come to my house. I said sure. At my house, Ezreal ate chicken. Janie thought I had no friends. I told Mom about the email. She said we will try keeping him for a little longer, okay, Bat? Hey, Ezreal came to my house. Mom was thinking we should garden together. I didn't think he would like it. Look, the doorbell rang. That must be Ezreal. Hi, Ezreal. You must be Ezreal's parents. Come in, said Mom. I asked Ezreal if he liked garlic. He said, kinda. He asked if he could see the skunk. I said, okay. It's so tiny, he said. He asked if he could hold it. I told him to be very careful, so I gave it to him. I asked if he wanted to see my room. He said sure. The end of Boy Called Bat.